And
Yeah.
I've noticed that you go after them.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
go
yeah,
after
yeah.
them, huh?
Yeah,
Do you?
sometimes.
You do, huh?
Sometimes.
Engage करती हो तुम उनको,
हाँ,
huh?
हाँ.
Because the trollers you don't like,
Yeah.
But do you think you should be bothering? Today, in fact, I read something that when you're a positive person,
Yeah.
और आप किसी नेगेटिव को इंगेज करते हो तो आपकी पॉजिटिविटी उस नेगेटिव के पास जा रही है और उसकी नेगेटिविटी आपके अंदर आ रही है.
Really?
Yes, and that you
Wow.
should not engage with all the negatives around you. And Nadia is also like a fighter. She was here before you for a
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
And she said कि वो तो छोड़ती नहीं है. वो
हाँ.
तो कहती है कि I will stand up for what I believe is right.
Yeah.
And I think we should all stand up for Billy.
Yeah.
So there's so many different opinions that are going around,
Yeah.
So, but I think it's a very personal thing.
Yeah.
Okay, how much do you want to engage with them? Do you want to engage with negative people? Like I don't. Most of the time मुझे अच्छे वाले जो लोग comment करते हैं उसमें मैं likes वो hearts डाल देती हूँ. जो नहीं करते उनको मैं छोड़ देती हूँ.
अच्छा, मैं बिल्कुल ऑपोजिट करती हूँ.
तुम उनको जाके लिखती हो?
नहीं.
फिर
जो बुरे कमेंट्स कर रहे होते हैं मैं उनको सबसे पहले लाइक करती हूँ कि शायद उनको शर्म आ जाए. और एक्चुअली दिस वर्कड.
Really?
A lot of times they get back to you and they're like हम यही तो चाहते थे.
क्या आप हमें नोटिस करें?
पढ़ के आप कुछ कह
हमें
दें.
नोटिस करें.
I'm like, you need a
आप
better
मुझे
thing in
heart
life to do. आपका दिमागी तवाज़ुन दुरुस्त नहीं है. अगर आपको ये चाहिए,
Yeah.
कोई गाली दे के आपको अटेंशन चाहिए, तो आपको एक डॉक्टर की ज़रूरत है कमेंट की नहीं.
Yeah. But अभी बहुत ज़्यादा actually what's also happened is कि हम इतने ज़्यादा exposed नहीं थे.
जी.
उससे शान की आप बात कर रही थी.
जी.
तो शान ने मुझे एक दिन कहा था कि he said to me, a few years ago, this is quite a few years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I said, Shan, you're not visible. He kept talking to me about all the other actors and social media had come out. There was more media out there. And he said, star तो रात को निकलता है ना. स्टार तो रात को निकलता है. मैंने कि किस ज़माने की बात कर रहे हो तुम? क्लार्क गेबल की बात कर रहे हो कि उस ज़माने में जब स्टार्स जो होते थे वो निकलते थे तो वो गाड़ी में. अब तो अगर एक टॉम क्रूज की फिल्म आ रही है तो ही इज़ एट एवरी प्रीमियर, ही इज़ एट एवरी मॉर्निंग शो, ही इज़ एट एवरी इवनिंग शो. ही हैज़ टू गिव इंटरव्यूज टू एवरीवन. ही हैज़ टू बी आउट देयर. अदरवाइज he is not visible.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a huge difference now in so what's happened is the star was not he was called a star because he was in the sky.
Yeah.
He was not visible.
Yeah.
The star is so visible now.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
on social media.
Yeah.
And they have to be. And they have to dress up.
Yeah.
And they have to wear these clothes and they have to do whatever.
Absolutely.
Or put something up,
Yeah.
Eid pe, Jummah Mubarak, I don't know, everything
And
goes on.
create content specially to,
Yeah.
stay relevant.
Yeah, to
This is
stay
a very
relevant. It's very hard
taxing
work.
thing.
It's a lot of hard
Yeah.
work also for the star.
I
to
think
do.
I'm still very poor at it.
Yeah.
Unless I
You've become
genuinely...
better. I've seen you
Yeah.
in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but watching. I do watch. I do follow people. And
But I
see
used to
them.
be very poor at that.
But you are a dancer. You could be like rocking TikTok, right? Are you on TikTok?
It's rocking anyway.
Yeah. I know, but
whenever
you
I'm
would rock
posting
TikTok.
TikToks, they are a viral thing.
हाँ, because एक तो you're a
Though
Punjabi.
I'm not very regular,
हाँ.
but whenever I am there, they really enjoy that.
Yeah.
that part. लेकिन वो भी फिर boring हो जाता है. मुझे याद है मेरा एक टेलीनॉर का गाना आया था और वो बहुत वायरल हुआ था. वो भी डांसिंग वो था. फिर एक मैं मेरी एक दोस्त है सुबूर, मैंने उनकी शादी पे टिप टिप बरसा पानी पे डांस किया तो बहुत ब्लोन आउट ऑफ प्रोपोर्शन कि मैं खुद थोड़ी सी परेशान हो गई कि इतना वायरल तो कटरीना का भी नहीं किया जितना
मैं
मेरा
बता
कर
रही हूँ.
दिया.
डांस तो सबसे ज्यादा होता है यहाँ पे.
तो फिर हुआ ये कि सारी कैंपेन्स भी जो मुझे आना स्टार्ट हुई, they were very dance related.
हाँ,
And I
because
was like, यार,
okay, you gotta own this.
I own that.
Amar,
I
you're a
love
good
dancing.
dancer. There are not that many good dancers around in Pakistan. Not many stars who can dance well. I'll be honest with you because I work in the industry.
But then you should always prioritize quality over quantity, na? Like you can't be always doing everything related to
हाँ,
dance.
because फिर तुम्हारी तुम तो
Like I can't be on TikTok all the time
all the
posting
roles you've
dance.
done are very
Yeah.
different, right? तुम
Yeah.
एक डाइन भी बन चुकी हो.
बिल्कुल,
तुम्हें
बिल्कुल.
एक मतलब कोई
I played a Hindu girl, yeah.
Hindu girl who was abducted,
Yeah.
and then you played a TikToker.
Yeah, off late I played a TikToker.
TikToker.
Actually, it was during that play, while I was preparing for that play, I learned all these things. I started
Right.
making more TikToks.
Achha.
I started looking into how these girls operate. And some of them were very animated. They were they had their own world.
Yeah.
And even their nails are so different. The acrylics that they have.
Yeah.
And the big lashes that they use, and their streaks are so different. So they completely divorce what's there in their real life and how they project their image to be on
I'm
TikTok.
with you. I had a maid.
Yeah. And they're very entertaining.
If you saw her in real life, and then what she was doing was when she was in my house making TikTok videos.
Yeah.
So we would come home and we like, सफाई नहीं हुई. पता नहीं इसने आज क्या किया है, huh?
Yeah.
Then one of my office guys found her on TikTok.
Yeah.
And we discovered, and she had these filters, so she was very dark skinned.
Yeah.
But she was completely different.
Yeah.
And then there was Farhan's guitar, my son's guitar, and my
my God.
my daughter's room, and her light was being used. The
ring light.
The ring light. And I was like, ये तो हमारा घर है. ये तो हमारी maid है. But she doesn't look like. So it's completely. You're right. It's a different world altogether.
They've made a commoner. They've turned them into stars.
But that's
I think that's
fantastic.
the power of TikTok.
Yeah, I like that.
I love that.
I think anybody. That's what I'm saying. जो तुम मुझे कह रही थी ना कि 60 second की film.
जी.
घर पे आप बैठे बना सकते हो. What is that but a reel?
Yeah.
Right? And so that's basically it. कि आप everybody is here is a script writer, director. I don't know, editor.
Absolutely.
Right? And that's what's happened with social
And I'm
media.
seeing so many content creators, even in our country. Like there's this girl called Arzu who comes up with some amazing comedy skits.
Right.
There's this other girl, I'm just missing her name, Amtul Baveja, right? Amtul Baveja.
Okay.
I saw some of her work, the skits and the content that she creates. I think she... पता नहीं ये कहना चाहिए या नहीं कहना चाहिए, लेकिन हम मेन स्ट्रीम एक्ट्रेसेस से भी ज़्यादा मुझे लगता है कि कुछ कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स हैं जो बेहतरीन काम कर रहे हैं, जो बहुत वर्सेटाइल काम कर रहे हैं.
नहीं तो क्यों नहीं कहना चाहिए. I mean, जन्नत मिर्जा ने फिल्म कर ली. सैयद नूर की फिल्म नहीं.
सैयद नूर की फिल्म.
हाँ तो there you go. She has the biggest following in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Right. So then there you go. So क्यों नहीं
And
कहना.
I mean, why would we have problem with anybody from any walk of life?
Yeah.
They're doing a fantastic job. They have their own audience. देखिए जब किसी की
it has its own audience. You're very right.
जब उनकी ऑडियंस उन्हें एक्सेप्ट कर रही है, हम कौन होते हैं उन्हें क्रिटिसाइज करने वाले?
नहीं तो मैं तो नहीं क्रिटिसाइज करती. मैं तो सोचती हूँ मेरे घर में ना करे, मेड मेरी आके
जैसे
अपना काम करे, टिकटॉक वीडियोस ना बनाए, लेकिन अदरवाइज आई एम फाइन विद एनीबॉडी डूइंग व्हाटएवर दे वांट.
लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक बड़ी अनफॉर्चुनेट बात है, अभी रिसेंटली ये ट्रेंड बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है कि चलें टिकटॉकर्स और बाकी सबको तो छोड़ दें, एक्टर्स को भी नहीं छोड़ रहे, विच इज़ सो रॉन्ग. ये जो कांस्टेंट हर शो का एक फॉर्मेट है, एक क्वेश्चन है, हु इज द मोस्ट ओवररेटेड एक्ट्रेस, हु इज द मोस्ट ओवररेटेड एक्टर.
अच्छा, but we don't do that now in my.
Thank God.
Here we don't do these things.
Thank God.
Why would you do this? This is very Pakistani thing, don't you think?
This is very venomous.
Venomous, but don't you think it's a very